Let's do the froggy pose together. Okay, excuse my crazy voice. Everybody's always asking how to do this pose, and it's not an easy pose, and it's not a pose that I recommend for every baby, but most babies usually do it. I've done it with a baby up to 1 month old. So starting off with the best pillows and support for the baby first is you want to have a nice little pillow in front by where the baby's feet are, and then two smaller little pieces of fabric on the side of each leg to give them a little bit of support. If you want more details on how to place the pillows, I can make another video for that to show you guys under the blanket. Then we want to just kind of gently start bringing the baby forward while giving him support, and then at the same time you want to slowly start to lead his hands and his arms and his feet where they're gonna end up being. Okay, you don't want to do this all in one movement because the baby's not gonna let you do it. You want to do it slowly and gently. Okay, I know it looks a little rough on this video. It's 2 times speed, so it looks a little bit crazier and a little bit faster than it actually was. This took like 5 minutes to do, so I didn't want to make a long video. Anyways, once I have one little arm under the baby's chin, I try to kind of maneuver the other arm and get it under the chin. He fought me a little bit on this one. This is not the most comfortable pose for babies, but they will do it as long as they're still under 2 weeks, okay? So once I get the little arm under, then I kind of start to wiggle him forward a little bit because his arms, his little elbows were not at the height that I want it to be. So I need him to be forward a little bit more, closer to me. And of course, he's still kind of wiggling his hand, and he wiggled his way completely out of the pose, which happens like 50% of the time that you're trying to do this pose. Okay, so once again, be patient with him, let him settle back down, slowly bring the hands back to under the chin. You have to be patient with this pose. If you try to rush it, if you try to do it too fast, it's not gonna happen. The baby's not gonna let you. Okay, so once he let me put his hands under his chin the second time around, I again start to make small movements and wiggle him around, patting him on the back a little bit to get him to kind of get stooped down. That little dot right there in between the eyebrows is perfect to kind of get him to settle. Once he settled down, I showed mom, who was right next to me, where to position her hands to help me do this pose so that I could shoot it in 2 parts. The part where her hand is on his head, and then the part where her hand is holding his little wrist together. And then I put these 2 photos together, and then that gives me the final image. Okay, I don't like to leave the baby hanging there because they could fall, so this is the best way.